My mate fell in love with the mute Omega who saved his life and wanted to call off our engagement. I kindly advised him, the position of Luna is not an easy one, she may not be able to bear the responsibility. The mute Omega felt insulted and committed suicide by taking Wolfsbane 8 years later. When Ryan became the Alpha King, the first thing he did was destroy the Snowfun pack and come for my life. This is what all of you owe Saya. When I opened my eyes again, I was back at my 18th birthday banquet. Ryan's father, the former Alpha King, had once asked me what my wish was. Since Ryan and Saya are each other's fated ones, let them be together, let them complete their bond under the moonlight and receive the blessing of the moon goddess. Chapter I died on an unbearably cold winter night. There was no moonlight, only the suffocating darkness of a mountain cave. I thought I could hold on until dawn, until my people came to rescue me, but Ryan had other plans. Without ceremony, he drove a silver blade straight into my chest, and blood poured out relentlessly. Even that wasn't enough for him. He raised his arm and plunged the icy blade into my heart. The searing pain shattered my consciousness. I was dying, but I forced myself to ask him a question. Why? We grew up together, and we were inseparable since childhood. Our families had been allies for generations. He was my fated mate, and my family was the cornerstone of his path to becoming the Alpha King. My father bolstered his forces, clearing obstacles for him and paving the way to the throne when he was at his weakest. Even after Ryan became the Alpha King, my family never sought power or demanded favors. We were content to guard our pack's lands and live in peace. Yet he imprisoned my father, spread lies to smear my family's name, and orchestrated scandals about me. He drove the Snowfun pack to ruin, leaving us with nothing but ashes. Why, Ryan? I clung tightly to his collar, refusing to let go. Ryan stared into my eyes with hatred, as if I had betrayed him, even though it was his blade that was ending my life. Leaning down, his voice cut colder than the darkness around us. This is for what all of you owe Saya. Saya, that mute girl. The name felt distant, buried in memories so old I had to dig deep to recall it. And then, from the depths of my mind, I saw her timid, frightened eyes. I couldn't help but laugh coldly. It had been 8 years, so Ryan never forgot her. Ryan, you're such a stubborn, idiotic madman. Before I could finish, he viciously drove the silver blade deeper, ripping my heart out. Blood poured out from my wound, and my vision blurred. The pain was unbearable. When I opened my eyes again, the first thing I saw was a full moon hanging in the sky, its silvery light blanketing the earth. Welcome back to the embrace of the moon goddess, princess of the Snowfun pack. A familiar voice echoed in my ears, and I shot upright, my eyes snapping open. There was no freezing cave or biting winds. Instead, I was greeted by the dazzling glow of a crystal chandelier, so brilliant it made my head spin. The room was warm and filled with the hum of celebration, the clinking of glasses and lively chatter outside the window. Neon lights flickered, the city bustled with life, and endless streams of cars moved through the night. I stood on a hotel balcony, gazing down at the city that never slept. A servant's quiet voice pulled me back. Your Highness, are you having one of your headaches again? I looked down at my hands, slender, unscathed, and faintly scented with an expensive perfume. This was my 18th birthday party, my coming-of-age ceremony. I had been reborn. Chapter that year, the Snowfun pack had just annexed several smaller wolf packs in the surrounding regions, expanding its territory and prestige. That year, I had not yet officially become Ryan's mate, nor had we held the moonlit ceremony that symbolized an eternal bond. It's not surprising she'd have a headache, came a sharp whisper behind me. Prince Ryan has been making public statements on all the major networks for 3 days now, announcing he's breaking off the engagement with the Snowfun pack. I stopped Annie, my maid, from snapping back in my defense. The situation was far more complicated than just a broken engagement.